The outbreak of lead poisoning in Zamfara State in 2010 led to the death of no fewer than 400 people. Efforts by aid agencies and government have helped reduce the impact, but there are fears that some communities are being recontaminated. TVC News' Doshima Abu has more on this.
A search for gold in Abare community in Zamfara State, northwest Nigeria. This area is famous for ore processing and informal gold trade. But things got bad when in 2010, children began to die from lead poisoning. More than 400 children lost their lives in the state, and several others were severely affected. It was the world's worst lead poisoning epidemic.
Since 2010, when the lead cases were reported in Zamfara State, two main LGS were affected. This is Bukyum and Anga. And MSF has been intervening, treating mainly children. When some miners bring the equipment, dirty clothes, the rocks or the stones which are containing the gold and the lead, they bring them to the living compounds, or and then they are keeping them there or they are processing there.
The rise in the price of gold is once again making the business boom, and large number of youths have thrown caution to the winds, quit farming and joined the gold rush, forgetting the devastating impact of lead poisoning on children and the environment. Informal mining practices like this one are common in about 199 villages in Zamfara State. 30 of these villages, we learned, are now highly contaminated with lead and other heavy metal poisoning.
The miners were organized into groups. Each group, they were sponsored by a gold dealer. They dig the ore out from the ground, then transport the ore from the mining site to here, which is the processing site. Then after that, after digging the ore, transport it from the mining site to the grinding site. Then they grind the ore, and then there is a carpet that trap the gold. After that, they use headpan to wash that remaining, which is with gold, and then put mercury on it. The mercury, they use it as amalgam. It will amalgamate the gold and then evaporate into a small pyre. Then the mercury will evaporate, leaving with sponge gold that they will take to Gusau to goldsmiths for the refining.
These goldsmiths use simple techniques to remove impurities from the precious metal.
We talk about purification, it undergoes some steps, but basically here we use just mainly two chemicals. We use this one, nitric acid, you understand, to digest the gold. Then after digestion, we use water to clean it, to rinse it, something like that. Then we use borax before we transfer the gold finally into this, can we call it like a pot like that. So that borax just acts like a catalyst, you understand, to enhance the melting of the gold. Then after, when you introduce it into the furnace, we blow it, then it will melt with the help of this borax.
But as the miners smile to the bank, the cold arms of death seems to be waiting in the dark to ravage their communities. Some family compounds have soil lead concentration above 1,000 ppm. Doctors Without Borders have been running a lead poisoning intervention program for the past 7 years in collaboration with the authorities to check this. There's been record of success, but there's now fear of recontamination.
In management of lead, we look at the three-pillar approach. Number one is cleaning the environment, it's remediation. So you clean the environment, remove all the contaminated soil, whether in the living compounds or common areas where children are playing or frequenting. And then number two, the other approach is medical intervention. The third pillar is safer mining.
We are dying, we are falling sick. But now children are calm and stable. Okay. So no more deaths. That around 2010 children were dying, a lot of children died, but when MSF intervened into this program, children are no more dying and they are getting healthier.
It's certain that these informal miners will not quit anytime soon, as long as the price of gold remains high. Teaching them safe mining practices may be the only way forward. Do Shima Abu, TVC News anchor, Zamfara State.